There are a lot of things that bring me back to Georgia Tech. It was an opportunity to return to a place that I believe in. I believe in Georgia Tech. I believe that the habits that this place forces you to acquire to be successful are the same ones that are going to make you successful in life. I believe in that. I'm very proud of Georgia Tech. I'm very proud of the Georgia Tech community and Georgia Tech family.
A tremendous opportunity, a chance to come back and work with football. The recruiting role that opened up, an opportunity to actually go out and offer young people the same opportunity that Tech offered me many years ago. And I'm a Yellow Jacket, so the brand is important to me. It was a thing that they taught us and a thing that we've used and a mantra. We were tough, smart, and never quit. And those are the type of people we try to look for, and I can be involved in that. So that's one of the things that was exciting about it.
I've always wanted to be back to Tech, you know, ever since playing here, going to professional and playing in the professional ranks in the pros, understand what a Tech degree does, and you know, my yearn to help younger athletes out. Always wanted to come back and be in a role and help other student athletes come to Tech as well.
I was thrilled that the opportunity to come back when Coach Johnson presented it. This is a place that I cut my teeth on as a young coach, and it shaped kind of who I was and, you know, the culture of how you operate as a coach and how you work and what the process is to develop it.
Yeah, it's pretty great to have these guys like Coach Roof, Joe Hamilton, Coach Cook, all these guys around, because I feel like they walk the same walk that we have walked as a Georgia Tech student athlete.
What that presents to you, it presents to guys that have experience of the student athlete. They can enhance our knowledge of coaches who didn't attend Georgia Tech and experience it firsthand, all the types of things. So having guys like Ted Roof, who's our defensive coordinator, having Joe Hamilton, having Saheed in the deal, they help give you a better feel and understanding. Plus, they have a lot more pride because they actually live this. So they've got a little edge, more so, I'll admit it, than I do. Although I love Georgia Tech and I've enjoyed it, they've put some blood, sweat, and tears on that football field and gone through the experience that our athletes are going through right now.
Perhaps no individual better personifies the Tech defense than inside linebacker Ted Roof, a one-man mission of destruction.
Having Coach Roof here, he can relate easily to you. He kind of knows the life here. He knows, academics. He knows the football. He knows, the type of character his players have to be guys that go to Georgia Tech. It's definitely easy. The relationship is a lot easier. It could have been a lot different with somebody who was from anywhere else, but the fact that he came in, it kind of was a smooth transition as far as, you see a guy on the wall in your linebackers meeting room for 3 years, and he stands in front of you coaching you. So I mean, that's definitely nice to just look at the wall and look at him. Sometimes it's kind of cool to do.
I think it's huge to have some new additions of coaches who've been a part of this program. A very traditional program, a very historic program. All these guys that bring a sense of what Georgia Tech's about and have been here in some capacity and helping us enrich that tradition and add more to it. I think it's huge. Especially with Coach Roof playing here and the things he's done as a player and as a coach. I think he's been here, been in the trenches, he's bled for the program, and the expectations that he's going to have of those defensive players and elevating their play and doing things on the field is going to be exciting to see.
In his 4 years, Hamilton had tied or set 22 different Georgia Tech records, while also authoring 8 new Atlantic Coast Conference marks. By December, it was clear that he would not only be the Jackets' 46th Football All-America, but the quarterback would also become the 18th player in the 107-year history of the sport at Tech to be a consensus All-America selection.
It's kind of cool. Sometimes I just go in the office and hang with Joe Hamilton just simply because he played quarterback and he played quarterback here, so he really know what I go through. And You know, sometimes I just kick back in his office and ask him tell me some stories from back when he was in college.
Well, I think the number one piece of advice I can give these guys is about balancing their life on and off the field. We're in the heart of Atlanta. Football demands a lot out of you, with the weight room, classroom, and obviously playing football at a high level. So being able to balance your schedule and make it out here with a degree, I think is the most important thing. Some athletes don't realize it, but we're not going to all make it to the NFL. So making sure you get a good education and taking pride in getting one is the most thing I can give to any student athlete attending Tech.
You know, sometimes I just want to pick his brain and see how it was when he was playing. You know, I want to get us back to where Georgia Tech was on top when he was here. So, you know, it's just exciting to have all these guys around.
Monte from the other hash, spot, kick is away, and it is good! 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 Good!
Now I know, after being here for 5 years, you know, what Georgia Tech and what this institution and what this football program can do for a young man between the years of 18 to 22. So I'm honored and I'm thrilled to just be able to wear the GT every day and to be able to call guys like Coach Ruth and Joe Hamilton and Saeed, just be able to call those guys my brothers and my friends, and for them to allow me to wear the GT and just be a part of this elite fraternity. You know, it's awesome.
When I first came to Tech, I was 17 years old, and so it was brand new to me. I was a kid from the northern city of Newark, came down south, and this was exciting for me. Campus was beautiful, people were great, and my return to Tech is like starting over like that 17-year-old kid. It's a totally different campus than it was when I first got here. So it's exciting to be back at Tech. Tech offers a lot of things that we take for granted when we were at Tech. So to see it as an adult, from adult eyes, you really appreciate what it has to offer.
I think Tech did more than prepared me for the real world, because it helped me out with the vigorous class schedule, the demands on your time. It helps you out in all aspects of life. You know, the famous Coach Bill Curry, who also is a Tech alumni, always used to say that you know, football is life marked off in 100 yards. And I think every situation you put yourself in on the football field during the process of playing will help you out in life, especially if you get out of here with a Tech degree.